If you're anything like me, you love a great cheeseburger. But what are the components that make a delicious burger? Today, I'm taking you with me to the 5 highest rated burger spots in Miami. And I'm gonna break down the 5 elements that make Americans go crazy for burgers. Let's go. All right, let's taste some burgers. So for my first burger here, I wanna talk to you about texture. It's gonna be one of the several elements that I'm gonna list today. Here, immediately you can see my patty, my bun, you can see my pickles, onions, the lettuce. You know that this is gonna be a really nice, crunchy, texture-full bite. Let's give it a shot. All right, so this burger has very nice texture. The crunch of the fresh onion gives you some acidity and some aromatics. The same thing with tomato, another beautiful texture with some aromatics. The lettuce is fresh. The pickle, again, a nice texture, nice acidity to it. The cheese, it's a good thick slice of cheese, which I like a lot. And the patty, again, nice medium rare cook, allows you to feel like the juiciness of a well-made patty. Second bite. I know that smash burgers are super trendy right now, but one of the elements that smash burgers don't have that a classic burger has is freshness. Fresh onion, fresh tomato, fresh lettuce. Just that element alone makes this burger really enjoyable to eat. Jillian, wanna try it? I guess I might as well give ratings to all the places that I go to today. So I'm gonna go from a scale of 1 being like not a good burger at all to 5 as in like the best burger I've ever had in my life and no burger will ever top that. It's really important that I'm super honest with you guys in this channel. One of the gripes that I hear a lot from my followers and friends and the other people that I'm in the restaurant industry with is that these like influencers, they give you this overhyped, over-sensationalized dish or place that they're going to see because they have to always convince you that they're going to the best place in the world. Like, not all the places that influencers go are that amazing. Like, a lot of them are not great at all. And so I want to be able to be as straight and honest with you about each of the burgers that I'm going to try today and how hopefully it makes you all better diners by giving you some simple breakdowns. So when you go out to eat, you're able to distinguish what makes a great burger and not so great of a burger. All right, so with that being said, let's rank this one. I'm gonna say on a scale of 1 to 5, this is a solid 3 for me. It's just a good, solid burger. It tastes like a backyard burger, something that I would pick up at like a barbecue at a friend's house. Yeah, it's a good burger, solid 3. Cool, I'm gonna do the Skinny Louie cheeseburger. What makes it the best burger in Miami?
Well, it's it's a smash burger with really nice flavors, and the Louis sauce is a bomb. So
you can't give me the secret of the Louis sauce, right? That's under lock and key.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
that's our secret, you know. But yeah, it's really good.
All right, so Skinny Louie style is a smash burger style. It's when you take your beef patty, they're usually smaller patties, and you hit it with salt and pepper and you smash it down and you spread all that patty over the whole grill. One side is gonna be a very heavy crust, and the other side is usually kind of like underdone, which you can see there. Here you've got the caramelized onions and the classic American style cheese, some pickles, and the Skinny Louie sauce. Every good burger has the foundation, and the foundation is the patty. For me, this patty, it's lacking a little bit. It's extremely salty. I'm missing like the texture of great steak or great burger or great beef, you know, and it tastes kind of like overcooked ground beef, which I guess it is that, you know, like I can't hate the smash burger, but as far as a patty is concerned, this patty is kind of just like crispy, overcooked beef. And what you want in a great burger is actually texture, right? And so one of the things that the patty brings into the texture is juiciness, is the quality of the patty. You want to be able to taste how good the quality of the meat is here. And when you smash it, over salt it, and make it crispy, you really can't taste the quality of the beef itself. All right, so I'm gonna rate the Skinny Louie's burger on a scale of 1 to 5, like a 1.5. It's just a little bit too greasy for me. I can't taste the onions in there. It doesn't feel like the highest quality overall burger. So yeah, 1.5 Skinny Louie's. Listen to these wild stats. I mean, Americans, we love our burgers. Every year, we consume 50 billion burgers, which comes out to 140 million burgers a day consumed right here in America. There's a lot of hype around this burger. This burger claims to be the best burger in the United States. At least that's what happened on 2020. Oh, that's my buzzer. Hold on, I hear it coming. Let's find out. Okay, so what I want to talk about on this burger is the bun. The bun is extremely important. The bun is that thing that like carries all of your components within. I want to make sure that one, my bun is toasted. This one looks a little on the lighter toasted side, but it feels nice. It's got a nice little bounce to it. You can tell it's kind of like gonna be a softer toasted bun than it is more of like a firm bun. Let's check the bottom as well. Yeah, the bottom, you get a little bit more toast on the bottom. So remember that when you toast that bun, you're getting a Maillard reaction, which is gonna be caramelization and give you better texture. Toasted bread, non-toasted bread, right? There's just no variance in this burger. Every single thing is salty and fatty. Salt, fat, acid, heat, sweet. Like, all I have here is salt and fat. That's it. There's no acidity, there's no heat. Okay, there's a little bit of sweet from the bun. I'll give you that the bun is that really like nice, pillowy texture. But other than that, it's just salty and fatty. There's no dynamics to this burger. All right, but since we're grading this one on bun alone, let me give this one more bite and tell you what I think of the bun. So when you are talking about a bun here, it is nice that there is good texture to this bun. Although it's a little bit on the greasy side, the texture of the bun is nice. And I can tell that they rested their patties, so you're not getting a bleed from the patties being cooked and then put directly on that bun, so you don't have like a bloody soaked bottom bun, and there is good texture on this bun. So I do like the bun. All right, so let's grade this one. It's got a lot of sauce here, but I really can't tell exactly what one sauce is any different from the other sauce. I can see the onions, but I don't have the acidity in the onions. I think we're gonna have to give this one a 1.5. Yeah, it's not my favorite burger. All right, so I'm here in Wynwood. I had to make a quick little detour here, my favorite Bubba tea place. If you haven't seen my Wynwood episode, click right here. Okay, so the next element I'm gonna talk to you guys about is the cheese. The cheese is extremely important in a burger because you wanna talk about the creaminess, the fattiness, the sharpness, the acidity. The cheese is gonna give you a lot of different elements here. So, let's see what we got. So this cheese is a sharp cheese. This cheese is giving me a little bit of acidity. It's giving me a little bit of a sourness, which is really nice. A burger usually is gonna fall on that like fat salt scale a little heavier. So to come back with this like kind of sharp, more pungent white cheddar is actually really nice. I wish the burger wasn't as greasy. I just have a problem with like greasy burgers. You know, I know that maybe that sounds fun and it sounds popular and that's like a trendy thing, but like you can literally see the amount of grease just sitting here. Am I thrilled to take a bite of a mouthful of grease? No. And a lot of that unfortunately just dials back to the quality of the patty and the blend that they're using from lean meat to fatty meat. Another great element that all burgers should have is a good sauce. The sauce is kind of like your highlight. You know when you're like editing your photos and you switch into the highlight mode? The sauce is the highlight. It accentuates all the other elements within that burger. This sauce is a combination of your like kind of classic relish, mustard, mayo style. Maybe a little bit of lime juice because this burger does have a fair amount of acidity, which I like. All right, so let's rate this burger. It's got fat, it's got salt, a little too much salt for me, and it has a little bit of acidity. And so I'm gonna give this a 2. This one gets a 2. Thank you very much. Small trick of the trade that a lot of restaurants use, which is kind of cool, is called sound dampeners. Sometimes you see them in the ceiling, and sometimes you see them underneath the table. Check this out. See that fabric right there? That actually absorbs all of the sound that's bouncing around the restaurant and picks it up so the restaurant stays a little quieter. The more you know. I guess it's not like we're not trying to be like influencers in our energy. We're doing it because it's part of the job, right? No? Did you feel that AC? Oh, it was nice. It's hot in Miami this time of year. Good. Hey, how are you? All right, Capital Burger, let's see what you got. So, right off the bat, all this drip and juice tells me that the burger was not rested. Again, please, it seems so basic. At my restaurants, whenever anyone's coming in to apply for a grill position, I always ask them what are the key elements to cooking a steak or cooking a burger patty. And if they don't tell me that they take it off the grill and rest it for at least a third of the time that it cooked, I know they're not able to cook on the grill. This, like, who wants that? I get that in theory, like a juicy, dripping, greasy burger is what maybe we're told is great, but if all of that grease is inside the burger and has been well rested, the flavor of the patty itself is gonna be better than all that flavor just sitting on the plate. That being said, it is a very nice looking burger. One of the things that I noticed that this burger has is red onion, and I'm a huge fan of red onion raw versus yellow or white onion raw. So the fact that it's got those nice pickles, the red onion, the tomatoes, and this is Bibb lettuce, okay? So this lettuce right here is way more expensive than your normal iceberg lettuce or your romaine lettuce. This lettuce has a really nice texture and a really nice like buttery flavor to it. This burger is a very nice burger because the quality of the brioche bun is dense, but still fluffy. So it's strong and dense enough to hold everything that it's carrying, but it's still light and fluffy, not to feel like it's like a heavy piece of bread. You guys know I'm like a toasted bun. Like, it would be great if that was toasted. You know, give me a little toast in the bottom of my bun. Other than that, all these vegetables are perfect, beautiful, fresh, nice, crisp vegetables. I can taste the Vermont cheddar. It's sharp. It's a good thickness in its cut, and I like that a lot too. The texture is really nice in this burger. A great burger should have depth of flavor. Now let me tell you what I mean by that. We've got the sharpness and the creaminess of the cheese. You're gonna have a nice, thick, juicy patty, salted properly. Have each one of these vegetables crisp, fresh. The bun is gonna add you a little bit of fattiness, some nice texture to it, and all those components together are gonna make a great burger. This burger doesn't have sauce on it, but that's okay. Not all the burgers today will have sauce. So let's give this one a score. 1 to 5. I wanna give it a 3, but I'm not because the burger wasn't rested. So I've got to take it down 1 notch and give it a 2.5 for the Capital Burger. 2.5. All right, that's all the burger spots for this episode. My hopes in this video is that you were able to see and get more into my mind and understand how I break down each burger and all the amazing elements that make a fantastic burger. I hope these tips help you in your quest for finding the best burger. Okay, that's a wrap. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Bye. If you like this video and want to see my next video, click right here. If you want to see my previous video, click right here. Bye.